Happy holidays from a full-time RVer, former full-time RVer. You might have somebody in your life who is living in their RV. You're wondering, what in the world can I possibly give them? If you ask them, they're probably going to say, experiences! And you're going to say, I have no idea what to get you. Or what if you want to tell Santa what to put in their stocking? I'm Kristen Farnsworth and this is Dorothy behind me. Our family has traveled in an RV for 6 years. We're not living in it currently, but we know a lot about living in an RV. And a lot of times people will ask, what in the world do you get an RVer for Christmas, for birthdays, for any kind of occasion? But let's be honest, sometimes it's really hard as a person purchasing the gift to know what kind of experiences they like, and you'd really just like to give them a tangible gift and not break the bank doing it. I have an idea for you today. They are going to love it, no matter if they're living in it, if they just take the RV out. Any RVer would love to get a stocking like this from Santa Claus. Let's go over it. First of all, every RVer needs a 5-gallon bucket. These are really easy to find at any hardware store. You can also get them off of Amazon. Of course, this is a Home Depot bucket. It's not the prettiest if you're giving it for Christmas, but don't worry, we're gonna zhuzh it up. We use a 5-gallon bucket for tons of things. We used to store our hoses in them. You can haul anything you need, store anything that you need. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's waterproof. They do come with lids. Inside, there's all kinds of items in here. They're all gonna be like $10 or less. You can pick and choose whatever you want. These are things that every RVer is gonna need and use. Consumables is the name of the game here, because I personally don't wanna store a whole bunch of extra stuff in my RV, but I would love to have some extra things on hand that I use and abuse all the time. Starting off with a first aid kit, especially Band-Aids, and especially if you have kids or your RVer has kids, you can never, ever, ever have too many Band-Aids. A solar charged battery bank, especially for your boondockers. They're gonna really love these because you can charge your phone or your devices with the sun. They do take a long time to charge, but they're really great. And our kids use them all the time when we're out boondocking. This is another charger for your phone. You can charge this up, and then when you're boondocking, you have an extra battery bank. Now there's something in here that would be really useful for this tablecloth. Clamps. We use them all the time for things like clamping down our tablecloths, but also because we have these pesky blinds inside of our RV that are broken and they don't stay down. So we use the clamps to clamp them to the base of where our couch is so they stay down. It's a really easy hack. Next up, let's go to power. You can get them power strips. You can get them extra cables for charging. Everything is rechargeable nowadays, and so we're always constantly looking for cords and outlets to plug them into. And because there's limited outlets in the RV, having extension cords, or what we call pucks, I don't think they're called pucks, blocks, whatever they're called, that have the USB ports in them, those are amazing. Trust me, they will come in handy. It is always good to have extras because we always lose them. Next up, this is amazing. This one is from Getsco, and we have a link below for that, but you can also find them on Amazon for cheaper. These are really great. They're waterproof and fireproof document holders. So some people like to use those big fire boxes. You can get them at Walmart. We have one and we do utilize that, but these are so much nicer because they're compact and you can put them anywhere. We like to keep our passports in here. This is not really like a consumable thing, but it's one of those unique things that they might not have already. But yeah, we keep like our marriage certificate, our passports, and other important documents in here that we don't want to get harmed in case the unimaginable happens with our trailer. We wouldn't lose our important documents. Next up, Collapsible Anything. This one is a collapsible colander, but there's these collapsible bowls that you can get. I've seen collapsible kettles that are amazing. Anything that's silicone and collapsible and easy to store, it will get used. I promise you, and they don't take very much space. If you want to put any cleaning products here in your stocking, this is what I would recommend. Obviously Clorox wipes, but our favorite cleaning product in the rig is Dawn Power Spray or Power Wash. And we use it for our dishes, for our hands, and for our toilets because we don't like to put any kind of like harsh toilet chemicals down our drains. These scent air fresheners were inside the rig. These are from Walex, and I picked these up because we also use the Walex drop-in things, and those are another great product to put into your stocking for your RVers because they get used and they'll enjoy it and appreciate not having to buy another batch of them. But these are really great because you can put them anywhere in your RV and they stay scented for 30 days. And I love that. You don't want to burn candles in your RV, and this gives it a nice fresh scent. This one's open. I just took it out from the RV. This one's a lavender scent and it smells fantastic. Obviously anything to secure or fix things in the RV is really handy to have. So duct tape, zip ties, bungee cords, carabiners. You can never have too many of them. WD-40. We use this a lot. Headlamps are always good. I found a headlamp on Amazon that is rechargeable. So again, that's where it's going to come in handy to have extra cables or a puck to plug in rechargeable items. But the rechargeable headlamps, I am telling you, it is so annoying to have 50 headlamps in your RV and 0 batteries. So get the rechargeable ones. And if you don't have that, at least throw in some batteries because these babies are going to get used. This is a wind up flashlight. So it can solar power or you can wind it up. And same with this one. This is a wind up radio. This is really nice for like emergency purposes if you don't have any power and you're out in the middle of nowhere and you need help. This is a really good emergency item to have. And speaking of safety, another thing that's not in here but is really comes in handy, it's in John's truck right now. They are LED light flares. Like if you have to pull over at night, parking lot that's kind of busy, you can set these light flares out on the ground and they light up and let people know that you're stopped there. Work gloves or disposable gloves, because let's be honest, working with the dump is disgusting. I don't do it, John does it. And speaking of your hands, it's always nice to have some hand warmers on hand. See what I did there? You are RVing in a colder place. Hand warmers are the bomb. Maybe your RV is cold and you're up late working on a project on your computer and you are frozen. Then you just pop these babies open and put them in your gloves while you're working, fingerless gloves. Trust me, I know from experience. Toe straps always come in handy. It's nice to have like extras. And honestly, you could never have too many of these. There's always something we're trying to strap down. A lighter. Why? Because inevitably we will run out of lighter fluid when we're trying to start a campfire or the grill or something, and having extra lighters around is super helpful. More batteries, different size. And finally, chapstick and sunscreen are really great things to pop into this bucket. Everything on this table are things that RVers would absolutely love to have and need and will use. All right, let's put this together, shall we? Ta-da! A nice holiday gift that you can give to your RVers in your life that they'll actually use and love. What I miss? What else would you add to this gift basket or this stocking from Santa Claus? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching today. We have some more great content coming out for the next 3 Tuesdays before we take a break, and then we'll be back in 2024 in Hawaii. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you out there.